Hello and welcome to my Bootycamp class. Now, this is the 6th class that we've done, which means we've been working together for 6 months now. I'm honestly so grateful to be here supporting you, and I love doing the classes with you as well. So, as always, all we're going to need is a drink, dumbbells, band, your incredible body, and we're also going to use a raised surface. So, a step, or a chair, or just anything that sort of lifts you off the floor a little bit, because we are going to do hip thrusts in this class. So as always, we're going to do a little warm up with the band, so 30 seconds each thing. I'm going to do it with you, and then we'll move on to the weighted part of it. So for now, just your incredible body in this band. So we're just going to put it on, as always, just above where our knee is, just like this. And I've got a timer here to keep us right, so if I ever look away from the camera, I'm just looking at the timer. So the first thing that we're going to do is a standing abductor. So we normally do them laid down, you know, when you lift your bum and open your legs, exactly like that, but we're just going to stand when we do it. So I try and have a wall for this, just so you've got something to lean on. So all you're going to be doing, leaning on the wall just to support you, and then lifting your leg up to the side. Just like this. It's going to target the similar area to fire hydrants, which we're also doing, I'm so sorry. And abductors and clamshells, just this sort of area of your glutes. Okay? So 30 seconds one side, and then we'll switch over. Next one. Everyone ready? So, first side, 30 seconds. Just lifting your leg up just to the side. I really like doing these. You feel them straight away. Don't feel like you have to bring your leg all the way up though. Just enough to feel it in your muscles just here. So just 30 seconds one side, and then we'll switch over. Nearly there. And then turn around. Next one. So same thing, just support yourself on the wall. I always like to put my hand on my hips. Don't know why, it just feels more supportive. Keep breathing. Oh, these are hurting already. There we go. I know it can be hard to balance on that one leg, so try to support yourself as much as possible with the wall. Last one. There we go. And then we're going to do our squats, 30 seconds. So remember, shoulder width feet, toes pointed out, thinking bum back, and up. So just 30 seconds here. And then we are going to do fire hydrants. I'm so sorry. They're a very tough movement, but they're really good. Nearly there with the squats. There we go. And then we'll go on the floor for those lovely fire hydrants. So first leg, 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Oh God, I hate them. I hate them. Oh, that has to be 30 seconds. It is. Next one. I'll always keep us on the right time. We're never going to do any more than we have to. Really hate these. And as always, in every class, take it at your own pace. If you need to take a break, just like I do, please take one. It's all about adapting the class around you, oh my God, and how you feel. Now we're going to do glute bridges. So remember, lay nice and flat for these. Shoulder width feet, pushing from your heels and squeezing at the top. Oh God, why am I dying already? Oh my God. Then abductors, last thing. So hold at the top, and then open your legs at the top of the movement. So fire hydrants, standing abductors, and lay down abductors, like what we're doing now, they all target this part of our glutes. It's always harder. Just as I've said before, we never target it in real life. We're never really using that muscle. Just because we don't. Step to the side. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. Lovely break. First warm up, done. But we are going to get back up and do it again. Everyone have a drink if you need to. We'll have a very little break and then we'll get back to it. Whew. Oh. So today in the class, we are going to do a mixture of lower body and upper body. So we won't be doing any specific upper body movements, but we're going to combine some with lower body. I know if you're anything like me, you might not like upper body as much. I don't really personally. Some sessions I do. Most of the time I like lower body. But it's really important to do. It's something that you should not avoid doing, just because our upper body feeds so much into our lower body. If you think when you're holding dumbbells, your arms are holding them. So if they're weaker, doesn't matter how strong you are, you're always going to be limited. And the same goes for maybe a barbell on your back. That's your back holding the weight. So if your back is weak, your squats are going to suffer. Same as deadlifts, love deadlifts. But if your arms again and back are weaker, it's always going to impact how much you can lift on your lower body. So it's really important that you do things balanced and you put as much time into your upper as your lower. I know it's not as fun, I know you might not enjoy it as much, but it's very vital that you're working on both parts of your body. Else imbalances can happen. It really just impacts you more than you realise. So it's really important to do both, so that's what I'm going to do today. But for now, we're going to go back and do the warm-up, only one more time, and then we'll get into it. So, standing abductors first leg, one hand on the wall, little bend in this leg, and then you're lifting your leg up. So it'll be 30 seconds of this, and then we'll switch over. I swear the warm-ups absolutely kill me every time. I hope everyone struggles at home as much as me, or in the gym, wherever you're doing it. We struggle together, always. Oh my god. And then next one, another lean. Always breathe. So tempting when things are hard to hold your breath, but that breathing actually makes things easier. Oh my god. Oh no, 5 seconds more. Okay. And I know fire hydrants come in. Oh god, there we go. Oh no, squats first. So not yet. So, 30 seconds of squats and then we'll do them horrible fire hydrants. Always breathe. If you ever forget to breathe, which is very easily done, you always breathe out at the hardest point. So whatever movement you're doing, whatever the hard point is, that's when you breathe out. So for your squat, you breathe out as you come up, because pushing up from your squat is the hard bit. Oh god, no. Fire hydrants, but last time we're doing them. So 30 seconds. I honestly hate them so much. Oh my god, little break. Little break. And back. Oh my god. It's not 30 seconds. This is the longest 30 seconds ever. Oh, that's 30 seconds. Next leg. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please be 30. It is, thank God. Oh, lay down. Even though glute bridges do hurt as well. Oh, the fact you can lay down is so much nicer. Right, 30 seconds. And then we'll do the last thing, which is abductors. And then I'm going to talk you through our first weighted exercise. Ooh. Nearly there. Nearly there. And then hold. Last 30 seconds. We've got this. Last 30. Oh my god, little break though. Little break. Ooh, nearly there. Oh my god. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Ooh, those warm-ups. Jesus. Right. Oh. Have a lovely break. Take the band off, just pop it on the step, just while we have a little break. And then we're going to do the next thing. So the next thing, we're going to use 2 dumbbells, okay? So both of them, we're going to do a squat into a shoulder press. So, shoulders for me are probably the hardest upper body movement that I do. Definitely harder than chest and back. For me, shoulders is something I've always struggled with, and I've always been that little bit weaker. It's really important to not compare your strength, whether it's your legs to your upper body or your chest to your back. We're strong in different ways, so the weights we lift won't exactly be the same. They'll be very different, so it's important you just appreciate your strength as a whole. Now, shoulders are always harder because if you think about your back, we normally pull ourselves towards things. And then when it comes to our chest, we normally push ourselves away from things in real life. But shoulders, we very rarely push above our head or put anything above our head. We don't really do this motion in real life. So any sort of motion that isn't natural to us is always harder. Which is why if you're training shoulders, you might feel a little bit weaker, or you might struggle a bit more. That's normal. Like, think how many times in real life you do this, as opposed to pushing and pulling. We do these motions all the time, not so much this. So it's always harder. So we're going to be using the 2, like I said. So we're going to squat and then press. I'll show you first before we get into it. So you've got your dumbbells, just turn them over. I always rest the back end of the dumbbell onto my shoulders, okay? And then shoulder with feet, squat down, and press. Squat down, and press. Is everyone ready? Got that timer there. 3, 2, 1. So you squat down, come up, press. Squat down, press. Oh my god. Oh, I hate shoulders. I told you they're hard. If you need to use a lighter dumbbell than what you've got, just switch them. That's completely fine. It's all about adapting every movement around you, around how you feel, around how your body feels. The weight you use does not matter. If it's heavy to you, in that moment, it's a heavy weight. It doesn't have to be a certain number to be classed as heavy. Oh my god. Last 2. Last one. Oh my god. Lovely break. Lovely drink. Okay. Oh my god. I hope anyone else is struggling at home as well. It always makes me feel better when you do. But if you're not, good for you. So, lovely break. And we'll do that once more. Oh. So, yeah, shoulders are just, they're a tough one. They really are. But that's why it's really important to work on them as well. because it's a natural movement that we do, it's something that we should work on so we get stronger at it. Again, like I've just said, if you're using 1 kilo and it's heavy to you, it's a heavy weight. Heavy weights aren't just like 100 kilos. Heaviness is sort of conceptual to you. So whatever feels heavy to you is a heavy weight. Don't worry about using a bar without plates on or picking up smaller dumbbells. If they're the weights that you need to use, they're the weight to use. Doesn't matter what anyone else is lifting, doesn't matter what you think you should be lifting. It's all about using what feels good for you and for your incredible body. Oh, we've got to do it again. Another 30 seconds though, and then we'll move on. So, pick the dumbbells up, rest them onto your shoulder, shoulder width feet, toes pointed out a little bit, and then squat and press. Here we go. So squat down, and then press. Sometimes when you combine movements, it's really easy to just try and do them both as quickly as possible. But for me personally, I would really appreciate if everyone just takes the time. When it comes to weights, it's not how quick you move, it's how well you move. That will always be the most important thing. So some people will do this and as soon as they're coming up in the squat, they'll press. But you'll notice I'm squatting down, up, pressing, down, squatting again. Oh my God, I'm dying. What are we on? Last 2. Oh my God. Last 1. Jesus. Lovely break. I'm dying. God. But yes, so if you hate upper body, sometimes it's a good way to incorporate upper body so you're still doing what you love. Now I find personally that the more I did upper body, the more I liked it. I think I'll always prefer lower body just because of the way it makes me feel, but the more I actually did upper body, the more I liked it and the stronger I got. And then the more stronger I got in upper body, the stronger I got in my lower body. So I know it's very easy to avoid it just because you might not enjoy it as much, but it is so important if you want to keep building your strength on your legs, to keep building that strength on your upper body. We'll leave them ones there. Next thing we're going to do is an RDL into bent over row. I love RDLs, I love anything, hamstrings, always my favourite. And I actually, out of upper body, quite like training my back. It's quite strong, but it's something I used to always avoid, but I'll come back to that in a minute. So, RDL into bent over row. So RDLs, you want your feet shoulder width, but this time keep your toes forward. Dumbbells, touch them to your leg, and this is the one where you're driving your hips back to touch that button, you're bending over, and then row. And then up, coming down into the movement, row, and then back up. So just like you squat, try break it down, RDL, row, then back up. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. So you come down into your RDL, row, control it up, same thing. Remember to keep breathing, always makes it so much easier. And always take your time. Maybe you haven't done either of these movements before, and that's okay. Always appreciate what you're capable of, because it is always enough. Nearly there. Last one. lot easier, but still dying. Lovely break, and then we'll do it again. Oh. So yes, back is definitely something that I love doing now, but something I really avoided for a long time. So naturally, just genetically, I have a broad back. It's always been very big. Just compared to the rest of my body, it's always been quite broad. So when I joined the gym, I was so scared to use weights because I was scared that it would make it bigger. Because to me, I thought, as a woman, you need to be as small and dainty as possible. So having a big back wasn't really something I thought was a good thing. I thought it was a bad thing, and I thought I'd have to change it. Over the years, I've realised that women can look however the hell they want. Society has dictated that we have to look a certain way, and we really don't. The happiest, most fulfilled and content I've ever felt in my body is when I've accepted it for how it is. My back will always be broad, my back will always be big, and that is not a bad thing. I love having a big, strong back, and I hate that I wasted years thinking that it was a bad thing because of society and the media. There is nothing wrong with our bodies. We are all designed to look differently and be different. There's no such thing as a good or bad body. How you feel in your body is the only thing that matters. So whether you have a broad back, bigger legs, wider rib cage, that's just your body, and they're designed that way. They're designed to be different. It's really easy when we're scrolling on Instagram to think that there's one type of body that we should all look, when really that is not the reality. Our bodies are meant to be unique, and that is our strength. So if you have any other little insecurities like I did, like your back being broader, maybe your arms are big or your legs are big, like, keep making as many steps as you can to appreciate your body for what it is and for everything it does for you and for everything it allows you to do. There's nothing wrong with it. There truly isn't. You were designed exactly as you're meant to be. It's all about feeling better, and that's something that we can work on. So I hope over the course of my programs, over the course of using my app, that everyone feels better in their body that they have, because there's so much strength in appreciating that. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now and we're going to go back to this. So RDLs, backwards row. Oof. So shoulder width feet, toes pointed forwards, then you drive your hips back, bending at the hip, row, then control it back up. Something that really helps me with my rows is I think about my elbows coming back into my body, squeezing my shoulder blades. It's really easy to just use your arms in this and not your back. So try and think about those elbows coming back into your body, and it can help a little bit. Ooh. I love these ones, but they really do start to burn on the second one. Ooh. What are we on? A few more now, and then we're going to do some lovely hip thrusts. So we get to sit down for a little bit, which is my favourite thing. Oh my god. There we go. So let's all sit down, just because we're going to be, so we're going to need the step next. So whether that's a step or a sofa or your chair or your bed, whatever you're using, that's where we're going to be. I'm going to pop one dumbbell away, because we just don't need that now. We only need the one and a band, okay? I'm so sorry, but it's gone back on. We're going to need it anyway for the burnout. But we'll talk about the burnout soon. I don't want you to think about the burnout. It can be really distracting. So, one dumbbell, and we're going to do hip thrusts. Again, we're only going to do it twice, but this time we're going to do two things back to back. So we're going to do body weight hip thrusts with the band, weighted hip thrusts, okay? This one first, then we grab the weight, we use the weight. Just going to have a little drink though. Struggling. Again, I as always. So, everyone gets nice and comfy, got your band on, you've got your surface, and we're going to get ready for our hip thrusts, okay? So body weight ones first, then weighted. So with your hip thrusts, remember, I know we didn't do them in the last class because I was on my period. Just going to go over them again. So remember, you lean against it and you want to think bottom of your shoulder blades or bottom of your bra strap, okay? So you're leaning on, push up from your feet. Then when you look to your side, you always want to be a nice box shape. You don't want your feet too far away from you like this, because all that's going to happen is it's going to put too much pressure on your hamstrings. You don't want your feet too close to you like this. All that's going to happen is putting a lot of pressure on your knees, okay? So I always have a little side glance before I start, just to make sure that I'm in a nice boxy shape. So we're going to do body weight ones, then grab this, and then do it weighted. Just going to wait for the timer and prepare. Even though I love hip thrusts, they absolutely kill me, just like everything in this class does. Right. So body weight ones first, 30 seconds. And with your hip thrusts as well, always make sure you're dropping all of your body down and then up, all of your body down and then up. Try avoid this. If you're doing this, which I know can feel easy, all that happens is loads of pressure lower back. So make sure it's all your body down, your chest dips, back up. Nearly there. Okay, and then we're going to grab the weight. We're just going to pop it on our hips, get in the same position, straight into it. So just with the weight now. And keep breathing. Oh, I'm struggling. Last little bit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. And then we'll have a very, very little break. And then we'll go back into it. Body weighted again. And then with the weight. But I'm just going to have a lovely drink. And then we can do it again. Oh my god. Dying. Oh. But yes, I hope everyone feels a little bit better about training upper body. I know how sort of ingrained it can be that you were scared to get bigger or maybe make an insecurity worse that you have, but if you genetically have a big back, you are always going to have a big back. If you genetically carry your weight on your legs, you're always going to carry your weight on your legs. It's just how we're designed. Like, it doesn't really matter if we all did the same exercises and ate the same meals, we'd all look different. And that is our strength. I think we've been programmed to believe it's a weakness, but it's seeing the strength in that and appreciating your body for what it is, which I know is such a hard thing to do. But for me, weights really helped me do that because I started to focus on everything my body is capable of. And it is capable of so much more than looking a certain way that society has deemed acceptable. Before I get too passionate, I'm gonna go back into this. So, body weight ones first. Again, shoulder width feet, come up into it. Make sure you're like lovely box shape, and then 30 seconds body weight. So straight into it. Dropping whole body down, pushing from your heels and coming to the top. It's the last time we're doing this, and then we're going to go into the burnout. And then grab the dumbbell and just place it on your hips and to the top. Oh my god. Last time though. Ooh. I'm so sorry everyone just listens to my heavy breathing, but at least it's reminding you to breathe, hearing me. Last two. Oh my god. Oh god. Right. So we're going to get rid of this dumbbell now. And we're going to do the burnout. So, I know last week we were doing the pause. So every rep we would pause. That was horrible. We're not doing that again. We are going to do pulses now, okay? So it's still going to be hard, but I'm hoping it's less hard than the second pause because, oh my god, that was hell. So, you've all still got your band on. I promise we can take it off soon. So, we're going to do glute bridges and abductors, just like normal, but we're going to do a pulse in between. So you do 1 full rep, 1 pulse, 1 full rep, 1 pulse, 1 full rep, 1 pulse. Same for abductors, so you do 1 pulse, 1 pulse, okay? So we're just doing 10 of each. 1 full rep and 1 pulse is going to count as 1. So I'll count 1 as soon as I've done both of them. And again, you just sort of get in the zone and just listen to my counting. I'll keep us right, okay? So 10 glute bridges, 10 abductors, all with a pulse in between. So I'm just going to count them as 1. So 1 full rep, 1 pulse. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then abductors, so 1 full rep, 1 pulse. 1 full rep, 1 pulse. And we're on 3 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. And then 9, 8, 7. Oh, what am I doing? I'm counting backwards. Oh, let's start that again. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, 7, 8, 9. Jesus. Okay, that's hurting a lot more than I thought it would. Oh, and I'm so sorry for anyone who did extra there when I messed up. Let's go back into it. 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Okay. Right, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god. 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, 7. Oh, dying. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. I'm just gonna hold my legs just for a little bit. Oh, we're nearly there. Oh, we're nearly there. Okay. Okay. 6. 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. 7. No. 6. Oh, my brain isn't working. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh my god, we're at 5 now. Halfway, and it's the last thing we're doing. I'm motivating myself here more than you guys, but I really hope it's helping. Okay, 5 of each. 5 of each. We've got this. Easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, we're nearly there. 3 of each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Oh my god, we're done. Oh my god, that was really hard. Ow. Oh god, I've just hit my head off the step. Oh, that is not a way you want to finish the burnout. Ugh. God. Well, that was hard. A lot harder than I thought it would be. But oh my god, I'm aware of my glutes now. I know they exist. I can't believe I hit my head. Okay, all done. Now for one of my favourite parts, stretching. So, everyone get rid of your bands and get nice and comfy with me, and we're gonna have a gorgeous stretch. So I hope everyone feels a little bit better about training up a body. And as always, if anyone wants to talk to me about anything that I talk about in these classes, please message me. That's what I'm there for. I'm there to support you. And I literally love getting everyone's messages. I just sit crying at my phone, I promise. So, gorgeous stretch. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And all we're gonna do is grab our toes, or as close to our toes as we can, so we feel a pull on our hamstring, back of our legs. And then come forward. So remember, even if you're here, but you feel that pull, that's fine. I'm dying after that. Oh my god. But as I always say, stretching is a perfect way to give our bodies back the support that they've just given us in allowing us to do that. And then switch over. This one in, this one out. Pull it towards you. And I hope everyone's getting into the stretches more, just like weights, just like anything in life. The more you do it, the more comfortable it feels and the easier it is. And then we'll bring our feet together, close as you can, and we're just gonna bounce our knees just for a little bit, and then drive them down. By driving them down here, you should feel a pull all in your hips. Just hold it a little bit longer. Perfect. And then we'll turn over into my favorite stretch. So one leg over, and then pull it towards you. And then switch over. This one, pull it towards you, and breathe. There we go. Oh. And then we're going to get up and we're going to stretch our quads out, So remember, lean against the wall, bring your foot towards you and pull. Should feel a pull just down the front of your leg. And then we'll switch. Pull that leg up. Perfect. And that is us all done. 6 booty camps now, and I'm so excited for the next one. Thanks so much for joining me. Go and have a gorgeous bath, gorgeous shower, and a gorgeous rest of your day. I'll see you next time.